Part of being a good professional is giving back to the community. Servitude is one of the traits for the young players to learn.
It's been my experience over time that doing community service and going out to serve other people, it makes players feel like they have done something for others. There's a lot of people out there that are less fortunate than they are, and I think that's a big lesson for our young men.
That's important, man, for young kids to realize that it's bigger than baseball. You represent your family, number one, you represent the organization, and I think it's only going to help the players in the long run.
The guys stopped in at Feeding Palm Beach County to help volunteer at one of the largest food banks in the state. There's 200 food banks in the network that serves 25% of the state's flood-insecure population. That translates to over 700,000 people who will get food from food banks.
Food banks rescue the food, and we provide the food to the food pantries and other places like soup kitchens that actually distribute the food to the people in need. And we rely on volunteers to go through the food, inspect the food, and sort it, and make sure that it's safe to go back out to the community.
The players watched a quick orientation video and got to work inspecting the food. Heidi Reaver is the community investment manager on site that helps with fundraising, along with coaching the volunteers about their roles.
The food is donated to us for various reasons. Sometimes it's that the can has a dent or the cardboard is torn. Over 40% of the food in our country does go to waste. Last year we rescued 46 million pounds of food.
The guys divide up into 3 groups to handle the separate stages. The first table is the food inspection process. Heidi doubles as the umpire on what is good and what gets pitched.
Anything that says energy on it.
Anything.
The next stage is to sort the food into bins. That's the task handed to right-handed pitching prospect Matt Given.
It's good to get out of the community and just help, so it makes me feel like I'm doing something for a reason.
The different categories of bins: snacks, beverages, canned goods and peanut butter, cereal, tortillas, and pets. Matt has his own system down.
Things my eyes see first, so a lot of times it's the beverages or the canned goods, and then from there I work down.
Back on the back table, Braxton Garrett and Riley Mahan's job is to build the boxes that the food pantries order online from the different categories. Once the box is built, it's weighed to make sure it can be transported. It can become a game of Tetris on building the box and fitting everything in it under weight.
Trying to get it as close to 25 pounds as we can.
At the end of the day, the group learns how many meals they have prepared.
When they tell you how much food you distributed and what you contributed to it, it means a lot to you, and it's a pretty special thing to get that kind of opportunity.
There were 2 groups of campers that volunteered. This group inspected and sorted 956 pounds of food, which is the equivalent to 797 meals. The group was elated to also learn that the first group came in at 887 pounds.
There were 25 guys in the camp from all levels of the organization. Attitude, passion, ownership, servanthood, and respect are just some of the qualities that these kids possess to go along with all of their baseball talent. One thing is for sure, the new way will be the Marlin way. Thanks for joining us on this edition of Inside the Marlins. We'll see you next time.